Hi there everybody, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be looking at some exercises to increase the power in your kicks. Okay, so quick background, I have experience in freestyle kickboxing, Muay Thai, K1, all the different, and some Kyokushin karate, all different styles of kicking. But predominantly from my experience, all of the styles incorporate good things, the flexibility, the power, the dynamics, all of it, and everything can be learned from everything, in my experience. Today, we are going to be looking at some basic exercises you can do at home if you don't have a lot of equipment. You don't need a big space. You can do this anywhere in the house, as long as it's safe. So, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be breaking down the kick. Predominantly, going to be looking at one kick today, and it's going to be the roundhouse kick. What is the roundhouse kick? The roundhouse kick is where you are kicking, depending on the style. Normally, if you look at sort of freestyle karate, they're going to be kicking with sort of the here, this part of the foot. But we're not going to be hitting with that. We're going to be hitting with the big, strong bone, which is called the tibia, the shin bone. Okay, so let's take a look at the kick and the dynamics. Basically, you want to be on one leg, balancing on one leg, and it's the hip. This is where your power is going to come from. Okay, let's look at good form, let's look at bad form. So if we're going to be in our stance here, fighting stance, guard up like this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch. So now my front leg is now my back leg. I'm going to bring this up for you to see. Common mistake is having your hip low and then sort of kicking up like a football kick, which is really bad for a couple of things. One, for technique, not good power, and also injury. The hips are a very, very powerful part of the body, which you will be using a lot in a lot of contact sports, rugby, and kickboxing and striking. All of the power genuinely comes from the trunk and the lower part of your body, the legs. Okay, so we're in our stance here, moving around, rhythm. So to your rhythm, people tend like to be sort of bouncy, other people tend to be sort of more down and firm and strong. So I'm going to put my leg back, bringing the leg up. Okay, so here, it's good. You want to stretch this leg out like this. Okay, you don't want to be kicking like this. You see there? You want to stretch. How can you stretch? Your toes, point them as far forward as possible. This is going to stretch out the calf. Okay, so little exercise you can do at home, just shadow boxing, guard up, nothing too dramatic, moving around, chin tucked, looking forward all the time. Okay, switch back. I'm just going to bring this leg up. That's all we're going to do. Just practice bringing that hip up. Okay, you will feel this here in the hip conductor. Here. Okay, just going to do a couple of these. Right, stop. Make sure you take your time with shadow boxing because you don't want to be rushing. Technique is crucial. Okay, it's all about control and stability. So here we're going to be kicking this leg back. Just practice bringing this hip up. Okay, bringing it up, predominantly higher. Higher the better, but predominantly just a little bit higher than your hip. Okay, and we're going to stretch this leg out. This is a good exercise for control. Okay, moving around. And all you're going to do is kick that leg back and then just bring that up like that. Okay. Side view of this. So you're here, let's kick this leg back. Here. Just like that. Okay. When you get used to then using the muscles here, this is really going to help with your kicks, okay? Because people tend to think that kicking is about flexibility. It's not, because it takes a lot of strength to keep your leg up here. So flexibility is true. It's true, flexibility is true, but it's also, it takes a great deal of strength in the legs to keep this leg like this, okay? So next part of the exercise, we're going to bring it up and then just sort of practice bringing it through and then back, okay? So we're here again, taking it back, nice and control, bringing it down, and then bringing it back. So imagine that you're kicking over something. So when I kick, the kick's not coming down. Imagine that there's something here. Okay, and you're kicking up, over, like this, bringing it back. Whoosh. Good exercise today. It's going to be helping build the side muscle here as well, working on that hip, and it's very good for power with your kicks. Good.